Hi y'all, welcome back to Libra Lens, and I have one thing and one thing only to say, y'all. We are so back! I can't believe, oh yeah, RIP to your headphones. Sorry to any headphone users. I should have put a disclaimer before that, but we are so back! I can't believe we are here with season 2 of Interview with the Vampire, which is honestly maybe like the best show that I've watched this year. And also, if you've not realized, we have upgraded. So I'm sorry to y'all for the kind of long wait. I'll be real. It was longer than I expected to be. But look at the upgrade, y'all. New couch, new mic. Y'all might even get a little ASMR. Yeah, once I figure out how to do that properly, maybe I'll give y'all a little treat. But I'm really excited for this season. Like, season 1 was so good. Even though we ended off with Louis making an insane decision, in my opinion, because Claudia put in the work to outsmart Lestat, who's supposed to be this chess genius thinking steps ahead of you, right? So she put in the work, she outsmarted Lestat, and they actually killed him. And then what does Louis do, ladies and gentlemen? Let's take a guess. Does he actually help her plot and like help her kill Lestat? Sure, yes. But then instead of like finalizing everything, he decides to not burn his body. And I completely understand that he still loves him, That's what everybody's going to say in my comment section. But, like, he dropped you from the sky, like, how many thousands of feet? In fact, actually, leave whatever he did to Louis, because I don't understand, like, in DV situations, like, you can still love the person even though they're treating you wrongly, because you can blame yourself, you can make up all these reasons as to why they're treating you like that. But once that started getting to Lestat treating Claudia so terribly, like literally doing that whole tickets please thing, I understand that Louis didn't necessarily like experience it firsthand, but he's telepathically connected to Claudia, like he knows what happened. And I just feel like that is what is unconscionable and what he shouldn't stand for, and what, like, even if you're in a relationship and you're in love, like, your kids should come first. This being said by somebody who doesn't have kids whatsoever, but yeah. In any case, I'm just excited to see where we go this season, because obviously Lestat is not going to be here, at least for the first bit, because I fully believe he's coming back, but I know for most, I don't think they're gonna like bring him back in the first couple of episodes or anything like that. So we are definitely getting daddy daughter Louis and Claudia adventures, globetrotting. They're gonna be on the run, hiding, maybe looking for their ancient vampire relatives who created them and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to see where the season goes. And yeah, I hope you stay tuned. Thank you for all the people who watched season 1 and came back for season 2. Yeah. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Louis, let me introduce you to Mr. Lestat de Leoncourt.
That man Lestat, he the devil.
I can swap this life of shame, swap it out for a
Okay, low recappy in case I forgot anything.
Access to very precious items from the archives.
I loved her unconditionally.
Who am I supposed to love? You two have each other. For me. For my family.
Oh yeah. Louis' family literally cut him off. Even though he didn't do shit, really.
The vampires out there.
We threw him in a trunk and left him out with the guard, ready to begin the adventure of our lives.
Oh, they went to Europe.
Thought over her time and time again.
Louis can sometimes act I protect him from himself.
I'd like you to meet the vampire Armand.
Oh yeah, and Armand.
The love of my life.
This is love of his life. Let's see. He is kind of cute though. I support him more than Lestat, I think. Well, I don't know. Let's see. It might just be a rebounding, depending on when they met. What can the damned really say? To the Damned. Oh, the role of Claudia will now be played by Delainey Hayles. I think it's good that they like actually acknowledged it. I hate when shows just swap out actors without us. Like, are we not supposed to realize that those are two completely different people?
She writes it here, so let's believe it.
Stop dreaming.
We traveled light in our ancestral home, goose-stepping its way towards Mother Russia.
Disregard.
Not for Claudia.
You literally have to dig out of graves. This is like the OG vampire stories. And they look miserable.
She wasn't gonna let humanity's ideological rift and the horrors we walked over every night. She didn't think I qualified any longer. Can you imagine? Never dream.
Literally, and being immortal and never dreaming.
Or is it the sleep of an infant, tabula rasa?
Tabula rasa, sure. Like, I don't remember all of my dreams, but I just feel like...
Guarded as he remains off the record.
It's Louis' interview.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're living forever and then you can't dream, like...
Damn! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because it was a thought. No, seriously. It was a thought. It was a thought and I blurted it out.
If there's nothing in your reality to hold on to and then you don't even have your dreams to look forward to...
In Kiev.
At this point, there was no one because it was just the first. So everybody called it World War.
Dan Reid. Jetzt nach Haus kommen. Pожалуйста.
I know that's not a joke, but yeah, disregard. Oh, she's a little polyglot because how does she already know the language?
Stumm. Nur Arbeit.
Okay, girl. Talk him into letting y'all in. I know that's right.
In ships, trains, and wagons, which is before she killed them.
It's like when you play Oregon Trail and you always make sure you have somebody that has charisma in your camp so that you can talk your way onto things and like batter better.
Any castle with ties to Vlad Tepes explored. I adored it all for Claudia.
I recently watched Castlevania, so that reference is amazing to me. Vlad Tepes. I never knew that was like a regular... I thought that was a Castlevania thing for real. Like, I never knew that was Dracula's other name.
Drinking misery. It's in the blood. We're taking it in.
They can taste that in the blood.
Thinking that's why we can't get warm. Warm up.
So does that mean like if you have the blood of anyone who has like depression, whatever, you take that on? That's kind of crazy.
Louis? Did you say something?
Because that would also now ask the question, can you feel sickness in blood? Like, are they incentivized, like, apart from the ones like Louis, are other vampires incentivized to seek out, like, healthy people because of the difference in the way blood tastes? Because if not, like, a good vampire could just, like, only attack people who are already, like, about to die. You know what I mean? Make it a bit more ethical.
I'm a little low myself, but,
All right.
The vampire hadn't been here for centuries. But Claudia was unassailable.
She wants to find where she comes from, like... And I think the main reason for this search is that, like, for her, it can't just be Lestat. She finds Lestat so evil that it's like, there has to be something else out there. Oh.
Maybe it's time we go home.
Why did she... She just snapped it off.
Can there be a more offensive pry up his bones? Why don't you? I want to thank you. I understand these diaries much better.
What memories are those?
How to avoid the sun and torpedoes. Well, 2 hours and counting never materialize.
Why is he so sassy? Like, you're here to write a book about the life of an immortal being. There's going to be a lot of story. Like, just let him get through it.
My love ran a theater company for 150 years.
She wrote it. Let's choose to believe it.
Disregard.
They're having a sass off right now. And I feel like Daniel's still winning, but it's funny regardless.
Bonjour, mon amour.
No.
Do you miss me? I miss you.
He did not miss you, Lestat. Leave him alone.
4 years of grim wayfaring. How does denial manifest itself tonight? Quite fucked. Was she worth it?
I'm just fucked in the head.
I do. I do. I do.
That's crazy. Ugh, I don't like that. Ew! Why? Are we gonna get vampires turning into bats in this show? I hope not.
It was a perfect. You gave me a death of distinction.
It really was a perfect betrayal. But that was not Louis' doing. That was my girl Claudia's.
You've done it already.
So hurry up, mon cher.
But Lestat was the only one that felt like murder. He came by invitation.
Why is that the only one that felt like murder? Because you don't see humans as humans. Well, I mean, I guess if you're a vampire, you see.
The gray-brown of a charred and bullet-ridden city. But in Romania...
Bye, Hitler.
Folks left when the Russians rolled in
Folks left.
and asked.
Just like in the books, they think garlic.
Hey, now, look ahead, look ahead.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that does make sense. If you see vampires and crucifixes everywhere, I would believe that there was another vampire there too. Yeah. I just feel like Louis should be trusting Claudia more.
Это Romania.
Ja ești свою жену.
Ce faceți lăsați afară o beznă? Sunteți idiot? Ni помогут, если они мертвые.
Yeah, not so big now. And you're stealing her rabbit?
Dar noi de umblat pe drumuri. Ce cu un copil?
Romania și cautat.
American?
Yeah. Got things to thank you with.
You will make the friends.
Yeah, that's a universal currency.
No more beds. Boiler room you can use for night.
Oh, especially in Eastern Europe.
American! Și-a dus vodka și țigari.
American. And they all stare.
They are not used to seeing men with good looks.
And then she's the
Most
ugly.
from town. Some can't go home. Home is gone.
Something going on out in the woods?
There's with garlic around their necks.
No.
But God will forget when you die. God not forget.
Yeah, God will not forget.
I haven't heard a word of English in half a year. Say something.
Of course, there's always going to be a Brit somewhere.
Fight an Englishman too enamored with his student to do the job properly.
Louis.
She's a quick study, actually.
Why? See, this is, and that's why Claudia is looking at him like this. Like, Louis, Claudia is being smart, and you're being loose. You're the one who's supposed to be her dad in this scenario. Like, come on. Do stuff to protect her.
Why are they shooting up graves outside?
Is my daughter.
Carnea voastră o să ne îngrașe pământul.
Maybe you can take Mary here to meet the other.
I feel like I've seen this guy before from somewhere, but I don't know where.
Go meet the other children. I bet they know everything about this.
Yeah, I bet they know everything, Mary.
Wait, that's wrong.
Say what? Who?
The wolves.
Maybe German soldiers who don't know war is over.
Claudia left. And then she said it.
The Odyssey of Recollection.
Going on out there in the woods?
Maybe Germans who don't know war is over.
It's actually so interesting because, you know, people say that, like, most of your memories, you actually are not remembering, like, accurate how it actually happened. But everybody's memory encodes things slightly differently. And then just imagine how difficult it must be for somebody who's lived multiple lifetimes to now try and recollect these minute details of their life in, like, perfect accuracy. So that's why it's interesting. Like, Louis is kind of an unreliable narrator, but, like, not in the typical way where people are, like, so clearly unreliable. It's just like, are you sure you remember that right? Or are you sure you even want to remember it right? Like, when it comes to the Lestat stuff, I mean. But yeah.
And then at some crisis point, would I get close?
Didn't want me to do the interview, Daniel.
Hide. I'm probably not gonna crack it, which is, you know, why say, hey, vampires are
Inferior species.
almost all the story. Thank you, Reid.
And who said this is almost all the story? Just, like, let him go at his own pace. But I mean, I get it. You don't want to just be a rollover interviewer. You want to be hard-hitting, da-da-da-da-da, Daniel. But, like, calm down. Louis is not the enemy.
When's what?
See, this is when Claudia actually starts using what makes her unique as a power. Like, yeah, you look. Oh, why did you do that to that child? I know you're a vampire, but come on, girl. You just pushed that little boy down. Oh, and he's using a picture of his sister.
Okay. Why are they firing in the coffins here?
Oh, I do too. I believe everything you say, Amelia.
When the priest comes back.
Is that as good as saying never?
The priest was dragged away by our Soviet friends.
Something out there. So disturbing.
That's disturbing. And of course, Claudia is out there now. What was that sound? Okay, she might actually find herself a vampire. And of course, she'll find a vampire in Romania. Like, I'm like you. And the guy is literally there, like, suffering. Oh, what is that? What is that? Its skin is like rotting off, like it's sliding off. I thought the whole point of vampires is that you live forever. This must be like a super, super, super old vampire because, like, how long do you have to live before you actually start decaying as a vampire? Maybe that's the original, honestly. It also didn't seem like it actually spoke English. It was just hissing. Well, not English. I mean, it spoke any language. It wasn't speaking Romanian either. Or Ukrainian. I'm so sorry if I'm messing up the country. Edith Piaf. My baby girl.
You were Reid, Louis.
Didn't catch it.
Then I'll repeat myself.
I don't know the lyrics, but, you know, the vibe. You feel it.
I read is no judgment. Simple question.
Magical vodka Negro.
What the fuck?
Which is it?
This is why you have no friends, old man.
It's printed on albumin. And your dutiful wife's photograph, 30 years old, which would make her...
He said he was a journalist, so you should know he's not stupid. Like, he's not stupid. He's gonna be like...
It'd be paradise in comparison to Uncle Joseph's.
Never mess with a magical vodka Negro.
USSR.
Fool's bed. You really want to marry him?
Daddy. Telepathy.
So it did speak.
I think it was sick. Everyone's got a crucifix, wearing garlic.
Exactly. Why are you giving out your real name? That's the part I don't get.
Mortals scared of vampires or evidence.
There's one of us out there.
She actually saw one though.
Forgive you for bringing him with you.
In a landfill. If it could talk.
Change the subject to
Who made
transplantation.
you? God, Claudia. Yeah, get in the hole.
Adam and Eve of the damned. That is the best line.
One that ate a goddamn bastard.
But see, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, the fact that Lestat is who made them, she's just like, I need to know that there's something better. And then when she puts it like that, like, Antoinette was also shit. Bruce literally fucking raped her, tortured her, whatever. And then Lestat, who was awful. Like, she's just not known anything better.
Claudia was...
And like, no matter what kind of creature you are, you're social. Witches need their covens. Humans need communities. Vampires need nests. Whatever the fuck they call their things. So, yeah.
She was dreaming.
Oh, so she could actually dream.
Twitching like you would.
Not like you would.
Frosting the pie. I can feel her. She's having a nightmare.
I mean, I guess it would be too good to be true if it was just an amazing dream and you could tell. But if she's having a nightmare...
But the absence of anything. Hours. Nights. It was just something she wrote. She could dream.
See, it's moments like this that make me think, yeah, you are a good dad, Louis, but like, come on.
If you want to take that break...
Oh, his little bloody tears.
I want this. to remember.
Oh, sweet angel. Oh, Jacob Anderson.
We arrived back on the factory floor.
Bring some damn sanity to the room.
Wait, what happened? She was bit.
Help me!
Oh my god, but what can Louis do? Like, I mean, in reality, he can't do something because he's a vampire, but like, if he's just a regular man, what could he do? Oh my god. Oh yeah, she was bit. She was bit. And she's groaning. And they want to shoot. What?
Are you coming or not?
Ah! You think she's about to like speak up for her? Saying you have to cut it.
Help it, for God's sake!
Death and how to avoid it.
Oh my god. And look at the way he's losing his mind, like oh my god. And was that more than one swing?
Our concern was in the woods.
Oh my god. And I liked her. I know we just met her this episode, but like I liked her.
No te esperia. It's okay. It's okay. It's yours. We don't want it.
He's like, I'm protecting my kill.
It's a vampire.
All right, that's fucking catfish with teeth. Doesn't like us.
Us?
Not even close.
This is why you don't talk shit. Where did she even come from? Well, she actually looks like a human being, or like, not decayed, but she's old. Oh, I don't know why I thought she was gonna be the kid because she looked younger than it. Oh, she's the mother. Ah! God.
A woman vampire.
An angry woman vampire.
Yeah, because you just made her kill her kid.
Words. Language. Me neither. And so we did. If we could get her to talk to us, what would she say? What, after all?
Condemned. Say to the damned. Ah! Episode name. I don't know, I just love it when they drop it. Especially like just in the middle of a sentence, you know? Yeah, I hum along to everything, guys. Even things I've never heard, like, what is this? I don't know, but I'm humming. She's trying to create another baby.
Tell her about the blood.
Yeah, he has a theory about the blood. There's misery in it.
The blood is bad here.
But how long must it have been sad there that like she's like this?
Our bodies hurt.
America.
Okay, so we're getting Daddy, Daughter, and Adopted Grandma Chronicles for season 2. But like it just seems so silly for them to have just left America. They just came here to find her and then they'll go back to America. Oh, she also knew the one that was in that tomb.
Romulus Cezar a fost un tip foarte comic. În Sibiu i-a ucis pe toți cei ce sunt în întuneric.
Everyone but the bear.
Cine ai mai rămas?
Pe ultimul mi l-ai ucis acolo.
They're all gone.
What's she saying?
Sunt morți.
Yeah, taste the joy in her blood. I hope this will now make her want to attack them, but I mean, I don't think vampire is like other vampire blood as much as...
Pe drumul diavol, cându-ne în sângele.
Okay, Grandma Van.
Și tu o să vii cu noi.
Yeah, let's go back together.
O să mă luați cu voi peste ocean și vor să-mi spuneți povestea voastră.
Louis.
Claudia.
And Claudia, in front of Claudia.
The old world vampire.
Oh my god. That's so depressing because, like, what do you have to look forward to as a vampire? You're like, is that how it all ends?
Due diligence, but it's a number you wouldn't anticipate.
Can I see the pages we removed of Claudia's diaries? He's skilled.
He's reveling in it. You should end it.
No.
Which one is reveling in it? Ooh, okay, high-tech house. iPad, I need a house like that, because... Luna, stop it. Stop it.
The boy we met in San Francisco. The meaning of the story he was being told.
Good morning. So, fellas, what's up?
You have our attention.
That's so awkward. So, fellas, what's up?
Yeah.
On the record.
Okay. I chose the city that called to us on the radio.
Members of my coven.
We'll get to you.
But, like, if Paris is the mother of New Orleans, why wouldn't Orleans be the mother of New Orleans? You know what I mean? But I get what they're saying.
Was ready to return, to remake their lives.
Oh, I like the music.
Hard words and soft words. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you were the last vampire on Earth, it would be enough.
Oh, Louis. Now this is agape love, platonic love. Oh, why the fuck are you there? He said it would be enough. Claudia's enough. Get out. He doesn't want you. He only needs Claudia.
You and me. You and me. Me and you.
Me and you. You and me. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to scream. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
L'opera. I miss Paris. Recording stopped, and that was an amazing episode to bring us back into the interview with the vampire universe. I'm really feeling bad for Claudia. Like, this girl cannot catch a break. After Lestat being her maker and her like having this terrible time being stuck in a child's body, but being like this third wheel in a relationship in Louis and Lestat's relationship, the first time she gets out, she gets abused and raped, and then she finally like tries to leave that behind, kills Lestat, is like, this is gonna be my fresh start. I'm gonna go find these other vampires, the other people where I must come from, like other options who might not be as terrible as Lestat and Antoinette and what I've experienced in my past. And what does she find? A freaking catfish with fangs and rotting clothes, and this old, clearly depressed and drained old female vampire who has literally lost everyone that she has known, everyone that she has created, and she's been trying and failing, where these her last creations turned out like the guy who was rotting, and now she can't even turn people anymore. And I think the main like question now for Louis and Lestat is that just how it ends for all vampires in the end? Is it always just going to be loneliness and misery, and then just you having to find a way to end your own immortality, either through fire or the sun or whatever methods that they have? And I just think it's really interesting. I felt really bad for the little Romanian woman that we met at the beginning of the episode. She was already like witty, funny, a great character. She was leading the little camp that they had, and like we literally see how the humans who come in contact with vampires just always falls to the wayside. Because even her man was there like begging Louis, do something, and like even though realistically if it was a regular man there wouldn't be much that he could do, but Louis literally holds himself back and says that those are activities for mortals and like activities for humans, and he can't get involved. And then she just shows how they don't see, like, as vampires, they can never really see humans as like being worthy or on the same level as other vampires. And it was just really interesting, you know, like I can't wait to see what happens in Paris, especially now that both Armand and Louis are coming on the record. And I'm pretty sure, I feel like Armand, we're gonna like meet him eventually in this story, because like if he's coming on the record, that means he has to have a point of view, like his own side, right? And Armand sounds like a French name, so I'm excited to see what happens. I hope that like Claudia does get her wish of finding other vampires eventually, that are not assholes like Lestat. I don't know if that's a pipe dream, but I'm praying for my good sis. I want it for her, and I believe she deserves it. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for the people who are still here. We are very, very, very much back. We'll be seeing more episodes of this show. I've also started doing movie reactions, so check out my reaction to The Substance if you haven't watched that already. More movies are going to be coming soon. Maybe some more of the vampire type, but that's the only hint you're like getting, so you'll see when I put it out. But thank you so much for everybody who's still here. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.